Mike Shake's thumbnail game is one of the strongest on YouTube, and to honor that, in today's video, I'll demonstrate how I replicated this one from scratch. If we quickly analyze it, you'll notice there's three elements: Mikey's katana, and the word deadly. So in order to get it done, I first messaged my friend to see if he wanted to pose for a photo as a starting point. Hey Z, hope you're doing well. Would you be available to come over for a photo session for a YouTube thumbnail?
It would be my pleasure, brother. Is it Mr. Beast again?
It's Mike Shake this time.
Sweet, I'm on my way. I am so excited, I can't stop smiling.
After he arrived and we took some photos, it was time to pick the best one and start editing it. I ultimately selected this photo, removed the background, and inserted it into the project to start closely matching the pose to Mike Shake's. I cleaned his face and removed the hoodie's drawstring. Then I made a duplicate of his head, made it smaller, and moved it down. I also created a copy of his arms and rotated them to the left by around 45 degrees to match Mike's arm position. Then I deleted the original body layer as it was no longer needed. I used the sliders within Camera Raw to adjust the white balance and add texture to the face. Then I added the original thumbnail, and using the pen tool, I traced the shape of the katana he was holding. I ended up with this, which in our scene looks like this. After coloring it light gray, I applied a metal material and added a bunch of shadows and highlights to make it look 3D and realistic. I then added the tsuba, which is a sword guard that is placed between the sword's blade and grip to protect the user's hands. If you are curious about how many parts a typical katana sword has, here's a helpful illustration. Anyway, let's get back to our tsuba. Since I was unable to find an exact replica of Mike's katana, I used a random tsuba from the internet, colored it red, and added a shadow to it. I also added a shadow on the hand beneath. I attempted to draw the habaki, which didn't come out very realistic. However, it didn't matter since it would be covered shortly after by the rapid oxidation of the material in the exothermic chemical process of combustion, releasing heat, light, and various reaction products, also known as fire. I then proceed by adding a bunch of flames, sparks, smoke, and particles all around the scene. Now let's focus on our guy, our beloved friend Z. I will ensure that the hoodie is entirely black and then focus on his hair. Since I am not a barber and lack any barber skills, I'll have to use the liquify tool to fix his hair and alter its color. Then I'll add the jaw shadow and color parts of his face pink. Despite the poor lighting conditions during our photo shoot, I tried my best to replicate the same results seen in the original thumbnail. I added artificial highlights to his nose and left side of the face and then proceeded by adding a rim light effect to his entire body. I altered the color of his skin in this area and made certain parts appear brighter. To complete the thumbnail, I added a subtle orange glow around the sword and added the word deadly in the bottom left corner. Thanks for watching.